Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mama June, Road to Redemption star June Shannon is under fire in this week's episode after putting her entire family in a dangerous situation. The Shannon family matriarch continues her push to reinsert herself back into her children's lives. But this time, it could cost everyone. June Shannon says she wants nothing more than to make amends with her family. However, she is doing little to prove that to them. When the Mama June, Road to Redemption star gets something set in her mind, she stops at nothing to get her way. June Shannon knows that she upset her family with her actions more times than she can count. So the White Star gets it in her head that she is going to show up uninvited to her daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's Sweet 16 birthday celebration. Lauren Pumpkiniford and her husband Josh Iford have gone to a lot of trouble to plan what they want to be the perfect celebration for Alana, meaning that Pumpkin did not invite their mom. She knows Alana is having a hard time coping with everything her mom has done in the past. So Lauren wants her sister to enjoy a stress-free party. However, June gets wind of the birthday celebration. She says she is Alana's mother and deserves to be there to celebrate her milestone birthday. Alana is still feeling hurt by her mother's recent betrayal. 2 weeks earlier, Alana was abandoned by the Mama June, Road to Redemption star at the airport so she could go see her boyfriend. So when she strolled into Lauren's house for the party, the family is not happy. The family made it more than obvious they were not thrilled with Mama June Shannon being there. Alana began looking annoyed. She is stressed because she feels Shannon will humiliate her in front of her boyfriend, Drellin Carswell. The entire time, Mama keeps checking her phone for texts, and Lauren becomes furious. Pumpkin tells her that she knows Shannon has another new boyfriend. She also tells her once again that she put her wants above everyone else. The Mama June, Road to Redemption star denies having a boyfriend. However, Pumpkin insists she knows differently. Their mother finally took the hint that she isn't welcome at the party. So she gave Alana her gifts and hightailed it out of there. Unfortunately, Alana's presents were not the only thing she may have given her. A few days after Alana's Sweet 16 party, the Mama June, Road to Redemption star is informed by the show's producers that she has tested positive for COVID. Since Shannon was recently in close contact with her family, she has likely exposed them all as well. However, she does not appear to be too concerned about testing positive or the fact that she may have put her entire family's health in jeopardy. The only thing she seems to be upset by is the fact that she is getting the blame because everyone is upset. Pumpkin is nervous because she feels sure that everyone will come down with the virus. Should she feel bad for showing up to Alana's birthday party uninvited? Wit fans say they are growing tired of her behavior and disregard for her family. They feel the network should change the focus of the show and make it about the kids and not June Shannon. The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting long shadows across the cracked asphalt of the quiet suburban street. In a modest house nestled among neatly trimmed lawns and white picket fences, Mama June Shannon stood in the kitchen, wrestling with the demons of her past. Her journey from reality TV stardom to addiction had been a roller coaster, but now, with her family by her side, she was determined to make things right. "June, you gotta eat something," pleaded her daughter, Alana, affectionately known as Honey Boo Boo. At just 16, Alana had already seen more than her fair share of struggles, but her bond with her mother remained unbreakable. "I know, baby," June replied with a weary smile, "but I can't shake this feeling, like something's coming." Alana frowned, worry etching lines into her young face. "What do you mean, Mama?" June shook her head, unable to articulate the gnawing sense of unease that had settled in her gut. Ever since she had gotten clean, she had become hyper-aware of the fragile balance of their lives. The temptations of her past still whispered to her in quiet moments, and she feared that one wrong move could send them all tumbling back into darkness. The sound of a car door slamming outside shattered the tense silence. June's heart leaped into her throat as she rushed to the window, peeking through the curtains. Her eyes widened in recognition and fear as she spotted a familiar figure approaching the house. "It's him," she whispered hoarsely, her hands trembling. "We need to go. Now." Alana's eyes widened in alarm. "Who, Mama? Who's here?" Before June could answer, the doorbell rang, a sharp, insistent sound that reverberated through the house like a warning. She turned to her family, her voice urgent. "Get in the car. Lock the doors. Don't come out until I say." Alana nodded, her instincts kicking into high gear as she ushered her younger siblings towards the garage. As they scrambled into the safety of their SUV, June hesitated, torn between protecting her family and facing the demons of her past. With a deep breath, she steeled herself and opened the front door. Standing on the porch was a man with dark eyes and a menacing grin. His presence was a stark reminder of the life June had left behind, a life filled with drugs, danger, and broken promises. Well, he drawled, his voice dripping with malice. "Look who decided to crawl out of her hole." June squared her shoulders, refusing to show him any weakness. "What do you want?" The man's grin widened, revealing yellowed teeth. "Oh, you know why I'm here. You owe me, June. Big time." She felt a chill run down her spine as memories of unpaid debts and desperate deals flooded her mind. "I don't owe you anything," she said, her voice steady despite the fear clawing at her insides. The man took a step forward, his eyes narrowing dangerously. "You think you can just walk away? Start over like none of it ever happened?" June clenched her fists, her resolve hardening. "I've changed," she insisted, though doubt gnawed at the edges of her certainty. "I'm not that person anymore," he scoffed, shaking his head in disbelief. "Once a junkie, always a junkie. You can't escape your past, June." Her heart hammered in her chest as she struggled to find the right words to convince him to leave before things escalated further. But the man wasn't interested in words. He wanted payment, one way or another. Suddenly, the sound of sirens pierced the air, drawing both their attention towards the end of the street. June's pulse quickened as she saw flashing lights approaching, growing closer with each passing second. "Time's up, June," the man muttered, his eyes narrowing in anger. "This isn't over." With one last venomous look, he turned and disappeared into the shadows, leaving June standing alone on the porch, shaken but relieved. Moments later, Alana rushed out of the house, her face pale but determined. "Mama, what happened?" June wrapped her arms around her daughter, holding her close. "It's okay, baby," she murmured, her voice thick with emotion. "Everything's going to be okay." As the police cars screeched to a halt in front of the house, June felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. They had come just in time, a reminder that she wasn't fighting this battle alone, that her family was her strength, her reason to keep fighting. But as she watched the officers step out of their cars, she knew that this was only the beginning. The road to redemption stretched out before her, winding and uncertain, but she was determined to walk it with her head held high. Because no matter how dangerous the path, no matter how many obstacles stood in her way, she would never let her past define her future. And as long as she had her family by her side, she knew she could face whatever came next. Together, they would rewrite their story, one day at a time, one step closer to redemption.